found a side quest!
Hello everyone, Alec Elcher the SideQuest Gamer here, and yes, it's been a while since I did my last response video. There just wasn't a lot of gaming related controversy for me to call out, so I just continued working on other projects like reviews, SideQuest videos, and editorials. But unfortunately I came across this video. The video in question is called, excuse my language, if you're younger than 17 you shouldn't be watching this anyways, but if you're cool with it, you're cool with it, just don't let your parents hear you or watching this. It's called, If You Like the Crash HD Remakes, Go Fuck Yourself, by YouTube user ratchet5. I of course had to click on it since I used to watch his content quite a bit before he kind of retired from PlayStation related Let's Plays. The title was admittedly appealing. I thought he was just joking because ratchet5 was always kind of a good-natured fellow, but from this video, I've seen a dark side from him I've not seen before. As usual, I will split this video up to highlight the main points he brings up and respond to them so it falls under fair use, and I will black and white the footage just to further incentivize watching the original video in its color. Without further ado, let's get to this video.
Hello everyone!
Why hello Mr. 5, it's very nice of you to greet the audience before telling several of them to fuck off. Very courteous of you indeed.
Video about this, the Crash Bandicoot trailer, and I've also just watched some gameplay footage. I'll link both of these things in the description because I didn't do that in the previous video. But I'm sure you guys have already seen it. But like, I'm pretty frustrated. I have more things to say than yesterday. I know I'm milking this shit.
Alright, for the next 2 minutes, ratchet5 will be talking about how he saw the gameplay footage of the Crash Bandicoot HD remakes and describe mainly the graphics and, in pretty descriptive detail, talk about how he doesn't feel that it matches what the original trilogy went for in art style, from colorization to lighting contrast and even how the character models and their designs looked and made the games what they were, and how he feels the footage of the remakes shown off fails to understand what the original trilogy's art style went for. The video begins in a pretty insightful way, similar to how he used to give his commentary in his Let's Plays, but 1 minute and 50 seconds in is where it becomes less about criticizing the potential product in question, and more about criticizing the audience looking forward to it.
Maybe it's just like inevitable that like this would happen, but I mean, that's the problem with HD remakes is that like it takes away what might have made the game great originally, and like it doesn't really mean anything if the graphics are better, because the graphics were already good in the original game. They were perfect. It was like I don't know why people love this shit. It makes me mad. It makes me genuinely mad that people eat all this shit up. And you're fucking dumb. If you like this shit, if you are supporting this, if you're gonna buy a PS4 just to get this, you're a fucking idiot. I'll tell you right now, you're a fucking idiot, and I look down on you. I genuinely think that you are a shit person.
Oh boy, this is the point where the title is no longer a joke. He actually means it. He's going to unload on those genuinely excited about the remakes, video games, and inanimate objects. First off, why are you so upset that people are looking forward to something that you personally aren't interested in? Are gamers supposed to only like the games you play? Are the gamers supposed to see video games in the same way you see them? Are gamers supposed to only be excited for the things you are excited for? Because if you think less of someone for being excited for something as harmless as the Crash remakes, I think you have a problem. I find it pretty sad you value 3 pieces of plastic so much that you look down upon living, breathing people who just want to be entertained by a modernized version of those 3 pieces of plastic.
I think that you're a shit person because it's like you just like, you can't like, you settle for so less. You're getting cocked. You're getting cocked by Activision by making this game. Now the only thing that I have to mention this because the only thing that I actually liked was the time trials thing. Like that's actually kind of cool in Crash 1 and 2 having time trials. Like I agree. Like there's no problems there. It's like when you add additions to the gameplay, of course I'm gonna like that. But all like I just don't care about the graphics. I don't care. I don't and I see no reason why this has to be on the PS4. Why can't they just release this on the PS3? Like, why do we have to buy a new fucking console for this?
Why couldn't it be on PS3? Well, knowing the PS3 is now 11 years old and the PS4 has been out on the market for over 4 years, it makes sense from a business perspective to release a game on a console that likely a lot of people have, being the PS4, than on a platform people are already shelving away in their closets. Not everyone, but quite a few people have bought the PS4 and don't have any more space for the PS3 on their entertainment centers. Also, with Crash Bandicoot 1 having 32 levels, Crash Bandicoot 2 having 27 levels, and Crash Bandicoot 3 having 30 levels, all 3 games are being rebuilt from the ground up and being released as one single product, but with a higher polygon count. Is it possible for the PS3 to render all of those polygons given the engine that the Crash Trilogy remakes run on? I don't know, but there's a possibility it wouldn't run unless they had to cut out a significant portion of things. Then again, regardless of how the models look outside, the skeletons could have a lot of animations programmed taking up a lot of memory that only the PS4 could render as smoothly as shown off. By the time this game will be released, it'll be 2017. Yes, while games are somewhat still being released on PS3, this isn't a sprite-based indie game nor a cel-shaded game that could easily get away with a slightly lower polygon count if modeled properly. I think the biggest tell that the Crash HD remake would only be able to run on PS4 hardware is how Crash has fur detail now, like 8th generation standard fur detail, in addition to enemy animations and environment designs, with a consistent frame rate, mind you.
Why can't you just release it on the Vita? Like, the Vita's easily powerful enough to play this shit.
I highly doubt that. They would have to cut out quite a bit for that to even be a possibility given the limited storage capacity of the PS Vita carts.
I don't really agree with it, but I agree that the graphical style, it's just like, Crash isn't meant to be this kind of like over-the-top cartoony, wacky slapstick kind of. It's not what Crash is, and it's like really being really fucking obvious if you do that with Crash. It's like, oh, what can we do? Let's turn it into a slapstick thing because, you know, getting hurt is funny. Like, it's not what Crash. That's like, it's missing the entire point of what Crash is, and what Crash is just like, it's got like a kind of a dry humor. Like, you know, just Crash is just, there's like stupid little villains and it's like a kind of realistic setting, and you get squashed, and the only cartoon is him dying. And I don't know, maybe this is all bullshit coming out of my mouth, but all I know is that there's no point getting another Crash. There's no point getting a fucking remake.
But there is a point for Activision. For years, fans have begged them to make a new Crash game. For years, people wanted the originals remastered for a new audience. Who is Activision to refuse? I think there is a point to remaking the Crash games, introduce younger folks to the beloved character, but on more powerful hardware. I don't see why that option shouldn't be available. Anyways, he goes on talking about how he was fine with Crash games being dead because he got used to it, and would have been even more mad if they did the same for Spyro in his trilogy. But anyways, let's end off this video.
I don't know, I'm pretty pissed off. I'm pretty upset. You know, worse things could happen. But I was perfectly okay with Crash being dead. Perfectly okay. You know, I got used to it. You know, I didn't care. And I'm just so mad that they're so money grabbing with it, and that people eat this shit right up. Don't fucking buy a PS4 just to get these games, please, please. Thank you.
Overall, this video was something else. I can't believe he made this on his phone and said, yes, this is exactly what I want to upload on YouTube. This video would have been a lot better if it was just about criticizing the product in question, because even if I disagree, I would still see his point of view. I mean, some remakes do fail to capture the original magic of the source material. But ratchet5, the reason why people hate this video, judging by all the dislikes, is because he took it in a different direction, ragging and belittling those who want to play a more modern version of the Crash Bandicoot trilogy. And yes, I can understand you don't want people to buy a PS4 just for this game. But there is one problem with that overall point you made. That game is not even out yet! How can you warn people not to buy this game or buy a PS4 just for this game when you haven't even played it for yourself? Are you a time traveler? Are you a psychic gamer that plays games in the future mentally? I doubt it. If you don't want to spend money on it, that's fine. If you want to critique the trailer, that's fine. But ragging on people just for simply being excited for the remasters that were only shown off, something you haven't played for yourself, I find that this is where the video falls apart. But despite the video being over, we're not quite done because he took it one step further in the comments. There were commenters just trying to be reasonable folks, despite ratchet5 not paying them the same respect. Take this one for example. GamerFan789 says, while it is perfectly okay to dislike something, being mad or upset at those who have a different point of view is kind of childish. Personally myself, I think the remaster/remake looks great thus far, and is being made by a company who has made Crash before. Not only that, the lower than average price tag of $40, making it even more of a steal, and I happily pre-ordered it because of the improved visuals and quality of life improvements. While I could easily be a fanboy and say that you aren't a true fan for wanting the remakes, it simply would be wrong and unfair to say. So the reality is not everybody likes this or is happy about it, but there are those who do like it and those who don't. Again, I respect your opinion, but insulting somebody just because they don't agree with your side is just unfair. GamerFan789, I couldn't have said it better myself. ratchet5 replies, your comment encapsulates all of the cancer of this low standard Crash community. Wow. Luckily one person called him out on his irrational response with sarcasm. Here's another comment. Bullet Plays simply posted a link showing off what was going into the remakes. Ratchet of course asked for more elaboration, and Bullet Plays says, I don't expect you to get it. It's all about reliving our childhoods and playing something we wanted for a long time. But whatever. All I will say is, who the hell are you to look down on other Crash Bandicoot fans? Okay, so you are fine with the Crash Bandicoot being dead, but some of us real fans aren't. Besides, with remakes, they can add trophies that weren't in the original games and make the games more rewarding. Now this was a more straight to the point, and I don't agree with everything he said, but I think he was reasonable enough. No candy coating, but he is right. Who is ratchet5 to look down upon Crash Bandicoot fans excited about this? ratchet5 doesn't even try to engage in a conversation. He simply says, your comment is cancer. You are cancer. Hey, Ratchet, I don't know if you know this, but calling people cancer isn't going to illegitimize their points. In fact, you are proving them correct by just calling them cancer. All in all, ratchet5, this is not good. I don't even expect you to see this, but Ratchet, there's absolutely no reason why you should be mad at these folks for buying something they want. It's their money, it's their game, and they have every right to spend their money in a way they see fit, as long as it doesn't hurt anyone. Your name calling isn't going to stop anyone from doing so. In fact, it makes you come off as spiritually weak, valuing 3 pieces of plastic over living human beings. The difference between the subscribers you told to fuck off and the Crash games is that the Crash games can't appreciate what you are. They can't love back, they have no emotion, yet you seem to love them regardless of them not returning that love. Meanwhile, subscribers and viewers that previously admired your work just because they're hyped about the Crash remakes, you tell them to fuck off and even unsubscribe. That is kind of sad. I don't even get why you're so upset, because if you want to play the originals over and over, the PS3 has them upscaled for modern TVs, and the Vita is also selling them on the PSN. It's not like Activision is pulling a George Lucas where there's no longer a way to experience the originals. They're still on the PlayStation 3 network as we speak. So really, many of the arguments you bring up come off as, I don't want the others to experience the other option. Play the originals or don't play them at all. And that is simply disappointing. I know you can do better than this. You were better than this back in your heyday. But let me know, folks, what are your thoughts on the Crash remasters? Are you excited for them, or do you not really care for them? Please leave a comment below. Thank you all so much for watching, and remember to stay awesome.
But yeah, you're a fucking idiot if you ate all this shit up. I think you could unsubscribe to me because I don't want you to subscribe, but to be honest.